Welcome to part 52 of Final Fantasy X-2, and in this episode, we're going to continue to complete, well, 2 out of 3 episodes that we'll be visiting, because one of which will actually be longer than the other 2. Well, see, here's the thing. Jose Temple has a special little assignment in order for this to be an episode complete. There is a abomination, that would be the best way to describe it, that the Al Bhed is creating. Of all the parts it also used Shinra's Calm Spear for Jose to make it. Anyway, that abomination is basically the main focus of Chapter 5's Jose mission. Now then, there's 5 ways to literally screw this up. But first, let's go straight to the boss.
Fatet nakinar uchmakina luknilte. Yut bim di kibanfeba. Odaja we luyem pe drek.
Well now, that sounds like a dare.
He wants us to challenge their unbeatable machina.
Rofie puiden, neto de buka.
Did I say 5 ways? I meant to say 6. Now notice the level of the experiment just now. The experiment starts off level 1, 1, 2. It's kind of mandatory because the first time you had to literally dig in order to get 100% completion. But if you dig any more after that, this guy will be literally unbeatable. And you'll miss out on 100%. Because once it's at its max level, there's nothing you can basically do after you defeat it. Also, there are 5 other ways to screw this up. Oh, by the way, the experiment, there's really not much to say about him except just attack. The experiment's at its lowest base. And you only want to get the experiment at level 5. Not level 2, not level 3, not level 4, level 1, and level 5. That's it. However, 5 is a little bit more harder than 1. Anyway, there are 5 manuals throughout Spira. One of which is in the Chocobo Dungeon. One is in Nihin High Road. I do believe 2 more is in... no correction. 3 more is here in Jose. And yeah, they're talking about the manuals here, but there are 3 manuals here in Jose. One in Bavel, no, not Bavel. One in Nihin High Road, and the other one is in Calmlands. So all we have to do is literally find these 5 manuals and put this machina back together. Which is also the reason why you wanted the Chocobo Dungeon open. Because if you don't have the Chocobo Dungeon open, you will only have 4 chances. Oh wait, that's right. That makes 7 ways to screw this up, actually. And once you use up all those manuals and you didn't get the experiment to level 5, that's it. You're out of an episode complete. Now, the first manual actually is not too far from the experiment. As a matter of fact, that manual is right there. First, let me check what's in the chest. Ooh, mana spring. Love that. Love that to death. But all you have to do is come to this guy and spell out the word Marnala. Yes. One of the techies actually mentioned that during the Calm Spears. As boring as the Calm Spears are, they actually give you hints. All you have to do is spell out Marnala and you get yourself a manual. you can always come back to repair the experiment, but you only need one if you are planning on getting it to level 5. And primarily you want to get this thing at level 5 because I do believe there is only... No, not I do believe there is only 2 moves. No, wait, no, 1 move actually that the Gunmage Dress Sphere can learn from the experiment, and that is Annihilator. Also, over there, that circle with a bunch of monkeys, that's where you're gonna get the other manual, and I do believe you get it on the Jose Bridge too. So that makes 3 manuals in Jose, and the one in Mihen is right next to the Chocobo Prophet, and I've already mentioned about the one in the Calmlands. So now, it's time for us to go to the Moonflow and check on Tobli. After all, we've been through a lot with Tobli to promote his concert and to help him gain popularity. It's time to see if the fruits of his labor paid off. Oh, and also, we had to make sure Garrick was defeated. So now all we have to do is just talk to Tobli and see how things is going.
Unipalooza was a super smasherific success! But we mustn't let success go to our heads. No, no, no! We must succeed again once more! Well, do relax and enjoy it. The show, I mean. I know. As long as you're here, why don't you join them up on stage? Since you are you're most welcome to. In fact, I want you to. I insist.
Now, this option, you have a choice of watching, leaving, or getting on stage. You will get on stage, but only if you complete all of the Moonflow missions. If you skip even one of them, you're just going to be allowed to spectate from where everybody else is spectating, and you won't get an episode complete, just an episode concluded. Anyway, all you have to do is just play around with the camera. That's basically it. There's cameras everywhere, and don't be surprised if there's awkward camera angles as far as Riku's concerned. Well, that's what this game basically does. But, hey, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not. I'm just saying that there's just been a few awkward camera angles and fan service, if you know what I mean. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Now then, let's let Tobli take over from here.
Wow, it's happening! It's hot! I'm burning! I'm burning! Thank you so much, really and truly. I must give you a little something in return.
Oh, that's okay. We really enjoyed doing it. Right?
Well, I'm delighted that you were so entertained. Yup. I'm oh so very ecstatic to hear you say so. This is a dream. Mine, I mean, joining everyone's hearts into one ginormous heart. So that's why I do it. My work. Yes, sirree. Dear, I've talked too long. Much too long. Future customers await. Back to work. Ahem. Work!
Good luck!
Oh, I nearly forgot. I'd like to ask your help again one of these days. I'd most politely like to formally request your later participation in advance.
Woo-hoo.
Well, that makes an episode complete for the Moonflow. And if there's an episode complete in the Moonflow, then guess what? That's an episode complete in the Calmlands. Now then, let us go over to Guadosalam. That's the next place on our list of places we need to complete. And of course, it's gonna be cutscene. Nothing but cutscene. No, don't worry. Just give it about a few parts, the fighting will pick up. Yeah, there may be cutscene in between it, but give it a few parts, the fighting is going to pick up. My question to the viewers who happen to get to this video, how exactly should I do Via Infinito? I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to go there anyway in order for chapter...
Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it still hasn't sunk into me that I screwed up on the rest. but I'm trying to figure out exactly how do I go about anything past Cloister 20, considering I may have to go there. Not only I probably will have to go there. Do you want me to show off how to deal with the bosses, or you want the whole thing? Because if you want the whole thing, that'll be longer than I expected. But if you want me to show off the bosses, well, that too will be long, but at least they'll be their own segments and side projects. I will just do that for the initial play. I'll just do these remaining. There's a boss in every cloister, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'll just do the remaining 5 bosses in like different segments while I show off cloisters 0 to 20. That'll just make things a little bit better for me, but if you have any other suggestions on how I handle this, by all means put it in the comments section. But yes, we're gonna go to Guadosalam now, because I just gave up literally on trying to get that scene with Brother. And I just realized I didn't goofed. Alright. Let's talk to Maichin. Or at least examine the scene.
There could be no sweeter melody. It is as if this music delivered the Guado from our unhappy fate. Reviled by all of Spira, most of my people decided to forsake Guadosalam. Those of us who remained until the very end eventually tired of our miserable fortune and fled to Macalania. We went to wither away together with the woods. That is when we met our musical friends. They too were prepared to fade away with their beloved Macalania woods. Yet hearing them perform, I felt a quickening in my blood. I was quite moved. I could not stand by and let such exquisite music be extinguished. After consulting with the other Guado, I decided to bring them home to Guadosalam. Not a single Guado objected. It's been many years since I've seen such solidarity among my people. Surely this music was the salve that healed our weary hearts.
Alright, let's go on ahead and talk to Trommel again. That would be the best idea to do right about now. I mean, I'm standing idle, but let's go ahead and talk to...
I am quite aware of the Ronso's hatred for the Guado. If they were to attack tomorrow, I would neither run nor hide. If they asked to talk, I would talk. Were they to take my life, I would give it willingly.
Not the Ronso. They don't want bloodshed.
Right, because they're elders on top of things.
That is auspicious news. The Guado, too, must choose a new leader.
What about you?
Preposterous. I will never be remembered for anything but my service under Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour.
Ah, quit your belly aching! You'd make a fine leader!
You guided us to salvation without any concern for your own safety. You show resolve worthy of a leader.
But my strength came from your music.
You're wrong. The music only helped you unlock your own inner strength.
You really think so? Then I will work these old bones as best I can for my beloved Guado.
If you're ever feeling weary, we'll play a song to make you cheery.
Now then, Guadosalam, how should I put this? If you didn't beat Garrick, there'll be nobody here. As a matter of fact, Tobley would be killed in the process too, so you wouldn't been able to actually do anything except for to get the keys to success. Which, of course, is a really damn good accessory. The problem is you'll be screwed out of 100%. So, we're gonna have to go back to Guadosalam because we're gonna have to revisit that place in order to talk to Trommel yet again. This time, we're going to get actually a hidden, not really a hidden item, but more like a garment grid and an extra scene there, considering I sent Leon and Aid to the Moonflow to ask Tobley for help for fixing Kimahri's horn. So let's go on ahead and do that, shall we? We're gonna have to talk to Trommel once we get to that door that's always been sealed for the remainder of the chapter. Also, we'll have to revisit this place. I may end up having to revisit this place later on because there's a scene where I have to go into Chateau LeBlanc.
I'm glad you're here. Please feel free to take anything you need.
What is this place?
This was to be the final resting place for the memories of the Guado. Before leaving, we carefully stored away those things we had passed down for generations. I'm told that some of us stole back here for a nostalgic glance at lost times. Even the most unassuming of memories can console a wounded spirit.
In that case, I shouldn't take anything.
On the contrary, my lady's path leads to a bright tomorrow. The Guado would be honored if you used their past to shape Spira's future.
Are you the Lady Yuna?
Yes?
I knew it. Leon and Aid told me about you.
Really? You're friends?
Yeah. I heard the Ronso hate us, but Leon and Aid were really friendly. Oh, this is for you. Aid gave it to me.
For me?
Yeah, they gave me tons more like it. Leon told me the story of Lady Yuna and the Ronso Elder. Now that I've met you, I think I want to go meet the Elder too. Besides, Leon and Aid promised me that we could climb their mountain together.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Not only did we get ourselves a garment grid, but if you open this treasure chest, you'll get Burlai's Spear. Now then, I'm going to have to watch that a little bit later on too, because I actually recorded a few instances where I kind of went on and completed more episodes, but I'm going to continue that and actually go into Chateau LeBlanc before this chapter is over. For real this time, because that's basically going to screw me out of 100% if I don't do that. Now, if we come in here, this place would be cleared out if Garrick was not defeated. So all we have to do is come in here, since Garrick is defeated, and instead of getting the keys to success, while I'm standing here looking stupid, we'll instead open the chest and get Wait, hold on. Before we do, we could just get the Kaiser Knuckle. You know, the equipment that Riku and Yuna had throughout the entirety of the game. And having a Kaiser Knuckle is freaking awesome. You want to know what else is awesome? Having the keys to success, or even better, the Iron Duke. But in order to get the keys to success, I have to literally avoid 100%. And in order to get the Iron Duke, well, I have to go through Via Infinito. Believe me, I'll find a way to cheese Via Infinito. Even if it's the last thing I do, I'll find a way to cheese Via Infinito. But for right now, I will call this a game, and in the next episode, we're going to be going to the Thunder Plains. Yep, that whole episode will be dedicated to the Thunder Plains. This is RVMan985. See you guys next time.